Hi guys, and welcome back to our Blackpool career mode. So before we get into this guys, I kind of need to explain something a little bit to you. Probably something I should have spoke to you about at the beginning of the series, but because everything was going so smoothly, I didn't really feel the need to. So basically the upload schedule for this series, because of my working hours away from YouTube, are so large, I should say, is basically I'm going to try and get a video out every Saturday and Sunday, and then if I can, try and get a couple of smaller videos out during the week. So basically on the weekends, on Saturday, Sunday, I'll try and get a couple of videos out that contain 4 games and then maybe a simulated one or just 4 games. And then during the week, there might be 1 episode or 2 episodes that have 3 games in them. So that's basically the way it's going to work. And basically, the reason I'm explaining this now is because this just happens to be one of the weeks where I'm working every single day this week. And the shifts that I do at work, they're from 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock the following morning. It's not just your average 9 till 5 job that I do. So I try and refrain from making a video as soon as I've finished or come off the back of a shift like that, because obviously I'm going to come across as exhausted, as tired, maybe a bit moody. So I do try and stay away from doing that, even though at times I really want to just make a video, but I know the quality and the way I'm going to be is going to be unenjoyable to watch. But this just happens to be one of those weeks where I am working a 24-hour shift pretty much every single day. Monday, 10 till 10 till the following Tuesday, and then start again on Wednesday, and it happens. So basically, why I'm explaining this now is because this is one of the weeks where I am working every day and doing those massive shifts. So I think during the week this week, there's only going to be one video out up until the weekend, which is going to be this one. And just to speeding things up a little bit, I have played a few games away from the camera because I don't want there to be some weeks where we might only be able to get videos out on the Saturday and Sunday, and then we won't be playing any games from an entire week, and we'll end up taking way too long with the series. So I think I played 5 games off camera, and these are the games that we have played. I'll just quickly show you. So we did take on Blackburn, in which we won 3-1, and then we took on Walsall, where we won 2-1 again, fantastic. But then we went to Wigan, and they demolished us. The scoreline probably doesn't do them justice. We did get battered, and we lost 2-0. Then we have Northampton in League One, which this actually was a simulated game, and we did lose 1-0. So that is where we are as of right now. And also, we took on another youth academy player, Dominic Kelly. Is rated 55, 17 years of age. He's a right midfielder, and he has a pretty decent looking potential as of right now, between 73 and 94. We'll have to keep an eye on him. We also have Harrison Collins, a left midfielder, and his potential has gone down, excuse me, a little bit. It did used to be 90 odd, so I think I'm probably going to eventually get rid of him. In fact, I might just do that now because he doesn't look fantastic. So we do have Dominic Kelly there, and we're going to work on him for a little bit and see if we can get some form of improvement off him. So you might think to yourself, if you played all those games, then why didn't you show us? Basically, I didn't have time to edit the episode, and again, I don't want us to fall behind, and sometimes when I'm coming off the back of a 24-hour shift, I don't want to record because the quality is going to be poor. Basically, I know it's all boring stuff, guys. I just thought I'd explain to you the way it's going to work from now on. In my old job, because this is a relatively new job for me that I'm doing at the moment, in my old job, I did find it a little bit easier, in which I wasn't doing 24-hour shifts. There would be the odd 24-hour shift, but I was only doing the odd 8 as well. So it was possible to get a video out almost every single day, or at least every other day, whereas with this job I could do these 24-hour shifts for a week straight, but then I'll have 4 days off. So, and then in those 3 or 4 days off that I have, I'm trying to catch up with videos, and that's just the way it's working at the minute, which I'm not complaining about. I just want you guys to be on the same wavelength as me. Right, so now we've got that explained, we are going to move into the episode finally. Sorry for babbling on, guys. I always want you guys to understand what's going on as and when it's happening, basically. So we've got our youth squad report for Dominic Kelly. His potential's gone down slightly, which is a little bit frustrating, but I am training him at the moment, and just to big him up a little bit, his overall rating up a little bit. And as you can see as well, our next game is in the quarter-final of the Checkatrade Trophy against Rochdale. But before we do go into that, I'll quickly show you the league tables. We are currently 4 points clear at the top in front of Shrewsbury. Oxford, Bury, Blackburn and Portsmouth make up the playoff places, with Southend, Plymouth, Scunthorpe and Gillingham making up the relegation places. So we will be playing 3 games in this episode, guys, and those games shall be against Rochdale in the Checkatrade Trophy, like we just said, then Portsmouth, and then Peterborough as well. So that is the way it's going to work now, guys. So, let's get into it. Finally, let's play some FIFA, let's play some football, let's go take on Rochdale in the Checkatrade Trophy quarter-final. And here we are, guys, facing Rochdale in this quarter-final. Can we get our hands on some silverware this season other than the league? Well, that's not even a given at the minute, considering our performances did dip in the last couple of games. I know you guys didn't see that, but we weren't fantastic by any stretch. It seemed like we were plain sailing until Wigan come to town and just battered us. Well, let's hope we can put out a performance in this game. Oh, this is lovely now. It's for sale. It's a bit of a big touch. It's a very tight angle. He does strike one. It's been parried away. It's the first chance of the game. It's been a very, very scrappy and quiet half so far. Go on, Vassell. He's in behind. He's got a little bit of pace about him, Vassell. Help him out. Get it across goal. Surely it's in. And I think that's his strike partner, Clayton. It is, who gets on the end of that one. We finally broke the deadlock. There hasn't been many chances whatsoever in this game. Like I said earlier, very, very scrappy opening. But it is Vassell who gets in behind the defence. Pulls it back across goal. And there's Clayton to just nick in front of the defender to put us in the lead. It's 1-0. Get in. Get it away. Clayton, come on, son, get it out. Oh no, this is a good chance for them, and luckily it's ballooned over the bar after a massive deflection. That could have gone anywhere, that. Get into him, Shalaboy. No, get it out, and it's hit the post. That was a close one, that, guys. Really poor defending down that left side. Our left back just went walkies. But luckily for us, it has hit the post. Get it away, and they've nearly equalised again. Rochdale have just battered us in the second half. Go on, get him on the overlap. He has done. This is a lovely build-up. Get an early cross in. He does. Can Vassell get there? He can, and he scuffed it. Oh, no, it's given a penalty. They've taken Vassell out from behind. I didn't realise that whatsoever. I thought he'd just fall out with the momentum of swinging for the volley. But we do have a penalty. We don't have a good track record of penalties on this channel. We've already missed one in this series. We're going to let Vassell take it. Will he finish this one? Vassell, come on, son. Straight down the middle. It's 2-0. Of course he puts it away. It is Vassell, our top goal scorer. The top goal scorer in the league. I know this isn't in the league, but he is the top goal scorer in the league. I think he's got 11 or 12 goals in the league, but he's added to his collection in the Checkatrade Trophy. That's such a mouthful, that, by the way. And it is 2-0. Get in. Probably undeserved as well. And there goes a full-time whistle, guys. It has finished 2-0. Not the best of performances by any stretch, but we have managed to get ourselves through to the next round. If we look at the stats, it was a very, very even game, but we have managed to come away with a 2-0 win. And next up, we are back in the league, taking on Portsmouth, who are currently occupying 6th place, so they're having a pretty decent season themselves. This should be a tough test, but we have had to make several changes to the lineup. Almost every single player, bar the goalkeeper, has been rotated due to fitness reasons. There's only 2 days in between the last game and this game, hence the massive changes. I'm still hopeful that we can get ourselves the win, though. Come on, get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away. What on earth is going on? What on earth is going on? What is the goalkeeper playing at? I can't believe what I've just seen. I really can't. And Chaplin gets himself probably the easiest goal he'll ever score in his career. Ball is whipped in. Not really dealt with. Hits the ball. Comes down. Why on earth is the keeper doing that? Why didn't he just pick up the ball, man? Oh, League One is fun, guys. And we're a goal behind due to a stupid error from the goalkeeper, who's actually been pretty decent as well so far this season up until that point. Here is Delfonso, who's also been decent when called upon this season, which hasn't been too often. Here's Phyllis Kirk. Straight to the keeper. Oh, come on. The broker's down this side again. Get into him. Well played. Can we counter now? Phyllis Kirk. Brilliantly done from Phyllis Kirk. Help him out, Aggie. You do have pace. You're just a shocking footballer. Come on, son. Nicely done from Aggie, which I've rarely said this season. Go on, get into the box, man. Too long. Surely, yes, it's Alfonso who does get us the equaliser. We've had a really poor performance so far in this game. I think that's our first or second chance of the game. Portsmouth have just held us in our own half pretty much for the majority, but we have managed to break forward. Philliskirk down the right, finds his man. FIFA are currently showing us a really odd camera angle. Don't know why they're showing us like that. But Alfonso has bundled it over the line to get us an equaliser and back into the game. It's been given as an own goal when it really shouldn't be. It was only deflection. But nevertheless, it's a goal. It's 1-1, guys. We're back in it. Go on, Aggie. Go on, Aggie. Get yourself a goal. Son, he does. Aggie finally gets himself a goal. I've given him so much stick in this series so far because he's been awful whenever I've played him. But he's actually having a decent game today. And he's also got himself a goal, which has put us in the lead. It was Cook, who I've never used, the centre midfielder. It was him who's broke forward, put Aggie in, and he's just drilled it hard and low into that bottom corner. And it is 2-1. Come on. Cook, again, he's been excellent, this man. Smashes one. Oh, my word. What an absolute beauty from the unknown man. An absolute rocket from Cook. I've never used him. We've pretty much been forced into it because of our lack of fit players. I've never used him before, and he's probably been the best player on the pitch. A little drop of the shoulder, getting himself a bit of space. And it's an absolute belter, guys. And it's 3-1 now, and it looks like we're getting 3 points as well. Oh, this is lovely stuff. It is Alfonso. Help him out, surely now. Oh, Aggie. Aggie, I cannot believe you've missed that, son. I've tried to be cocky, I know I have, but Aggie should be putting that one away, man. Oh, surely now. He's found Aggie over the top on the counter-attack. 10 minutes remain. Come on, Aggie, you're faster than him. It's still Aggie. Get there first, Aggie. He's to the post, and then Alfonso finishes it off. It's 4-1. Get in. Aggie, of course he misses it. But Alfonso is on hand to make it 4. Breaking forward. It was a decent effort, I suppose, from Aggie. And Alfonso taps it in. Come on. And there goes full-time whistle, guys. What a mad game that was. The scoreline probably flatters us. But Portsmouth did have the better of us, particularly in the first half. Then for some reason they committed all their players forward from about the 60th minute. And every time we went forward, they only had one defender at the back. It was pretty mad, but we have got ourselves another 3 points, which is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And the next game is here, guys, and we are going to take on Peterborough. And they are currently just sat outside the relegation zone, only by 1 or 2 points. So they're going to want to be climbing back up the league. But hopefully we can put a dent in their hopes and get ourselves another win to put us further in front at the top of the table. But in saying that, they're coming forward. They've hit it miles wide, and that's probably why they are where they are. And as you can see there, we're currently the best defensive team in the league, conceding just 12 goals, which isn't bad whatsoever. Chalobah and Humphreys Grant, our new signings, have been fantastic. Get into him, it's a good chance, and they have scored. And they have made it 1-0, guys. I can't believe this. 2 games in a row, we're 1-0 behind defensively, even though I was just bigging them up. They've just opened up and allowed them to get forward, and it's Marriott who gets the goal. It's 1-0 to Peterborough, and it's probably deserved as well. We haven't got forward at any point in the opening stages of this game. Coming forward again, they've been really, really good, Peterborough, so far in this game. Very impressed indeed, but they are coming forward. They've hit it over the bar. They've just battered us. We're not dealing with this at all this pressure, we just cannot deal with it. Here is Vassell. It's the first time we've really got him involved in the game. It's still Vassell. He goes for it and he's smashed it over the bar. I can't remember the last time we actually had a shot at goal, other than that one, obviously. Vassell's not seeing the ball. Clayton's not seeing the ball. Peterborough have just utterly dominated this game. They really have. They deserve the 3 points if they do get it. I'm not throwing the towel in just yet, but it's just really difficult right now. And the referee, come on, man. Takes corner short for Clayton's pick up. Turn. And again, get in. Get it in towards the back post. Surely, free header. It is! It's an equaliser with 15 minutes remaining. And it's Daniel who gets it. He's been fantastic this season. None of the players have been any good in this game. It's been a really, really poor performance, but he does not miss them. It is 1-1, and we can breathe just for a second Is there a chance of a winner here? It's a good turn there from Clayton. Good turn of pace. Still Clayton now. Comes inside. Get it in again, surely. Headed it in! And it's Vassell who gets it. It's 2-1. I keep saying it, but it's completely undeserved. And Vassell, of course it's Vassell, gets us in the lead. Clayton bombing down the right-hand side. Comes back inside. Dinks it in. There's Vassell to nod it in at the near post. I do feel sorry for Peterborough. They're relegation threatened. They've battered us. They've been absolutely fantastic, to be fair. We've just had 2 chances and put them away. That's the difference. And the full-time whistle goes, guys. And we do get ourselves 3 points to finish the episode off. It wasn't deserved, as I keep saying. I do feel for Peterborough. But we can only care about ourselves in this league. And before we do go, guys, we'll have a quick look at the league table. And we are currently 6 points clear ahead of Shrewsbury, who are currently on 37 points. We are on 43. Oxford, Blackburn, Portsmouth and Bury making up the playoff places, with Southend, Scunthorpe, Plymouth and Gillingham again making up the relegation places. Something I don't really understand, because before we played Peterborough, they were 19th, and now they're currently 14th after losing to us, which makes no sense at all. But nevertheless, that is going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed, please smash that like button for me. It would be massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already, to become a fully fledged member of the Sarnie Army. The channel's Instagram account is in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay Johnny.